And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautifully overcast and cloudy 8 o'clock sharp morning in Boulder, Colorado. I am at a park in Boulder. As you guys know, there's tons of them. But I had the name and now I forgot it as soon as I'm live. So hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Again, this is Ethan Shapiro, the climate change realtor, founder and manager of the most innovative real estate corporation ever conceptualized. As I said, May 15th for the May 15th vlog, as we do a vlog every single Saturday to talk about the progress and growth and struggle, most importantly struggle, of Climate Change Realty, which is the corporation that I'm building, which is a real estate brokerage that donates 50% of all its commissions to fight climate change, and then eventually is going to be an incubator for young people looking to start socially responsible businesses. But as for now, we start the vlog. Got my selfie stick out here. We start the vlog with accountability. Look at that sun coming in through the clouds. It's beautiful. Cloudy or sunny, it's a beautiful day. Fantastic news. We were just so fully back in swing over here, and I say we, but it's really just me. Well, me and my intern now, because I have an intern working for me who will be coming on probably one of the vlogs. He's gonna get his own video as well, who's been super helpful. But we've got 74 contacts today. As promised last week, I closed the week out with 100 contacts, which puts us back on track to get to that database to 3,000. And today I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna finish, I'm gonna do another 26 contacts and finish 100 because we have a deficit, which means that I'm behind on my goals because through the first 3 weeks when I was getting back on track, I didn't hit 90. So we're working on making that up, and we're not going to push ourselves too hard or else we'll end up collapsing and not hitting what we're trying to do. But okay, and then now we start the vlog. So hope everyone is doing really well. As I say a million times, staying happy, staying positive, staying frosty. I love you all. I say all that stuff all the time. What does it mean to get a contact? You know, I say I'm gonna get 90 contacts a week, but what does that really mean? And each realtor has a different way that they define getting a contact. I would say most typical realtors would say getting a contact would be getting someone's details who's looking to buy or sell. Now, I don't do that because I have this real luxury of being able to look very long term because I'm only 23 still right now, and I'm working on building this business that's going to exist in Boulder for decades to come. So for me, I actually only consider a contact being someone tell me their name. I'll tell you guys, so here, I'm just gonna talk about door knocking on this episode or this vlog. But yeah, look at how beautiful this is. Yeah, I love the smokestacks are so beautiful, but like the trees and everything. So I knock on someone's door and I'm like, "Good afternoon, sir. How you doing today?" And then they're always like, "Good," or they're like, "What do you want?" or whatever. And I'm like, "I'm just here for a brief introduction. Got my name tag. My name's Ethan Shapiro. I'm your local climate change realtor. Just want to see if I could offer you any insight into the real estate market." And everyone says no. So then I say, "Yeah, no worries at all, no worries at all. Any chance you could offer me any information about the neighborhood, just reasons why people tend to move in or out of the area?" And then from there, the script usually will kind of trail off into anything. If the person likes me, I'll have an actual conversation with them. If they're busy or they don't want to talk to me, and then they'll be like, "It's a nice neighborhood," or they'll be like, "Can't you look around? It's a beautiful place to live." People say all sorts of different things, but most people say something to get me to shut up and move on. So then I'll be like, "Yeah, before I go, any chance you know anyone considering a move in or out of the city of Boulder?" And then some people will be like, and then other people will be like, "No." And I'll be like, "All right, no worries at all, no worries at all. If you ever hear anyone looking, again, my name's Ethan. I'm with Coldwell Banker, and 50% of my commissions are donated to fight climate change." And I always make sure to make eye contact with people when I say something like that. And then they'll always be like, "The good people." I hate it when people are like, "Good for you," because like I get it, the way I'm communicating, I need to be a better communicator and show that I'm trying to. It's not good for me. It's not me coming here and bragging about how I donate my money. I'm trying to create a new age real estate brokerage, create a new model of how people can create businesses that care more about others. But whatever, I'll get better, and I'll be able to explain things more as time goes on. And then of course at the very end, I'm like, "Oh yeah, and what was your name?" And some people are like, "You don't need to know." And other people are like, "Goodbye." And then other people are like, "My name's Alice." And I'm like, "Alice, nice to meet you." Boom. Alice, that's one contact. So when you guys hear me talking about getting 90 contacts a week, that Alice is one contact. Now, here's the thing. So the idea is to get my database to 3,000 people. And by getting contacts, Then after that, the next week, so I'm doing 90 people a week, but then the following week, I meet 90 new people, but I write Alice a handwritten note saying, thank you for your time. It was really nice to meet you. I hope you and your family are doing well. If there's ever any way I can be of service to you, let me know. And then the week after that, I send her a packet of fun things to do around town with information, and then information about the podcast, and then a little bit more explanation about my business model and why I do what I do. And then the week after that, I send her a packet of learning how to invest in real estate and all the very key essential things I think people need to know about how to build wealth through real estate. And then the week after that, I send her my newsletter. And then here's where it gets interesting. Then I'll go back to her house again. So I met her in the first week, handwritten note, fun packet, investor packet, news report. Then I'll go back to her door and be like, hey, Alice, remember me? And most people are like, yeah, we remember you. And I'm like, just wanted to drop by to make sure my letters haven't been a bother to you. And I've done this to more than 1,000 people in Boulder. So I've done this to them. So you guys can see, I know what I'm doing. It's way too much. It's over the top. Let me just finish the explanation here. And then if they say no, that's great. And then the next week, I'll write them another handwritten note saying, Alice, really nice to see you again. I'm really glad that my letters have been able to provide you value. Blah, 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 blah. And then the week after that, I used to send people scented candles, but I'm working on like a coupon book for like local businesses and stuff. So that's called the 8 and 8 program. And the reason I do that, and it's way over the top, is that people will remember me for decades. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to meet as many people in Boulder as possible so they will remember me. Did I make this up? Kind of. No. So I read The Millionaire Real Estate Agent by Gary Keller, and one of the keys to getting clients in real estate is doing an 8 and 8 with people that you meet. That's what it's called. It's 8 and 8. Thousands of realtors have done this, and it works to get people to remember you. So when they think real estate, they think, oh my God, that Ethan Shapiro guy is all over it. He's bombarded me with, he's really serious about real estate. He's bombarded me with information. At that point, I don't like keep sending them letters every single week, because you got to realize 90 people one week, 90 people the next week. I have 8 programs, I call them, simultaneously going on at every point. So this is a lot of manual labor by me. I'm writing, if you hear, it's 2 handwritten notes a week. So I'm writing 180 letters a week because there's 90 a week, and I'm adding new people in, and new people are finishing the program every single week. And then I'm sending 270 of those pre-printed letters. And here's the thing. All right. So is this getting me business? Yes, absolutely. Is this getting me the amount of business that I want to be getting? Absolutely not. Like, for example, I'm going to tell you guys a couple stories and I'm going to head out for the day. But for example, I actually knocked on a woman's door who I met last summer, who sold her house and bought another house in North Boulder. And she's like, oh my God, it's Ethan. Like, what's up, man? I'm like, oh, not too much. Like, oh, we met last year. I remember you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, do you remember me? She's like, of course. How could I not remember you? You bombarded me with stuff. And she's like, it was a very unique thing. I don't know any other realtor that's doing anything like that. So the key is, it worked, but it didn't, because she sold her house with another agent. So I need to figure out how to convert these people. What I'm doing is I'm getting all these people who will remember me, but you need to have a relationship with them. You need to show them signs of trust. I tried to ask her, is the reason you didn't use me because I'm lack of experience, because you have another agent? And she wouldn't give me a firm answer. But fair enough. You got to understand that when I'm knocking on these people's doors, people are ridiculously rude to me. People are ridiculously nice to me. You got to understand that you're penetrating into someone else's life, and you have to respect the fact that I'm an intruder. Now, I try to be as kind and polite as possible, but it doesn't change the fact that people are ridiculously nasty to me. As you guys can tell, I'm churning all this energy out of myself. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. I work from 5:30 to 1 p.m. on administrative stuff, writing letters, printing letters, doing these, like creating these creating the vlogs, but working on the podcast, working on the internet marketing. I haven't even discussed any of the internet marketing stuff that I do. And then from 1 to 3, I go to the gym. Like 1:30 to like 3:30, I go to the gym, and then I go and I hit these doors Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday all day, I usually go out and knock. So I'm doing all this work, and I'm not getting the firm results that I want, but I have a long-term vision for what I'm trying to achieve. I know that if I put in all this work now, get all these people who remember me, most people aren't like the woman that I met this week. who sold her house last year. Most people I meet are 10 years away from selling, 6 years away from selling, 2 years away from selling, and they're going to remember me. And my plan is that the more and more sales I have, the more and more people are going to see, wow, he's donated tens of thousands of dollars to fight climate change, and he's sold houses above asking price, and he's super serious, and he's still working really, really hard. So that's kind of it. But what I want you guys to realize is that this is really, really difficult. Now, it doesn't mean I want you guys to go out and create your own ventures and do your own things, but I want you to understand that it's going to be really, really difficult, and I don't think you're going to see the kind of results that you want to see for not even decades, but maybe for decades, not decades, because you can't have no results for 10 years, but like, it's going to take a really, really long time to see the kind of success that you want to see. And in the meantime, you're going to get people who call you and say, you're a moron. Stop sending me letters. You call yourself the climate change realtor. How dare you? You're sending paper. You're sending paper with ink. You're wasting all these resources. You know it takes carbon emissions to deliver the letters. How you're such an idiot. Like, literally, someone called me yesterday and was like, how dare you, like, stop sending me letters. You don't know what you're doing. I can't believe you call yourself the climate change realtor. You're really fucking it up. I never want to hear from you again. And that's going to happen way, way more times than someone calling you up, which also happened this week. It's like, Ethan, I got your flyer in the mail. You've inspired me. I was thinking about starting my own venture where I donate my proceeds to fight climate change. And now that I've got your flyer and see that you're doing it, I'm inspired and I want to do the same thing. That call happens once every 6 months. The fuck you, you're fucking it up call happens every week. Every week. And you guys can see, I'm not emotionless. I feel the pain, but you push forward because you believe in yourself and you believe in your vision. Now, you don't know that you're doing everything the right way. I don't know that this 8 and 8 program is the best way for me to spend my time, but because it's been verified by thousands of agents before me, and because I already have clients from doing it, I know that it will work. I just don't know how effectively it will work, and I'm always thinking about how to make it better and how to be nicer. When someone says that to me, I'm like, thank you so much for when someone's like, fuck you, I'm like, thank you so much for the call. I really appreciate your feedback, and I'm serious, guys. I always do this. I never get mad at these people because you gotta see it from their perspective. They're getting bombarded with letters and they don't want to hear from someone because they're not looking to sell. And this guy is ironic. He's wasting resources by mailing to me who doesn't want to sell and saying that he fights for the climate. But he doesn't. He's just a poser. But if they get into this vlog and they actually get to know me, they'll see the truth. So that's why long term, as long as I keep going, eventually my message will get out and I have to get better at communicating it. So that was the vlog this week. I'm sorry if it was really long. I don't know how long this was. Last week was like 14 minutes. But that's it. What else? People converting. People are rude to you at the door. People are really nice to you at the door. And you keep going. I want to help both. I want to help everyone. I want to help the lady who says, Ethan, you've inspired me. And I also want to help the lady who said, Ethan, fuck you, you're a disgrace. I don't care what these people think of me. I care about what I think of myself, my impact. Am I being the best I could possibly be? Am I providing as much positive value to the world as I can? And I'm not. And that's why every day I try to become better, and I take feedback from both of these people to learn how to improve what I'm doing. But right at the end here, I've pledged to plant 10 trees for every 1 tree worth of paper that I use. It's not enough for these people. They just want to criticize me. They just want, because I piss them off by sending them too much stuff, so they just want to criticize me anyways. And I'm open to it. And I'm gonna if the 10 trees is still not enough, I don't know what else I can do, because again, same thing with direct mail. Direct mail has been proven literally from decades and decades and decades of data shows that direct mail converts people, and 1 year of data from Ethan Shapiro shows that direct mail converts people. So that's why I'm doing it. But I'm doing everything else as well, and we'll see you guys next week. Hope you all had a fantastic week. I'm not kidding. I'm up at 5. I'm fully back, and it's really fun when it's fun, and I get pissed off. I do get pissed off, but I never respond with anger. I always respond with extra positivity. But it sucks, but it's also great. And that these lessons will all teach you how to become a better person. So I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. If you watched this whole vlog, I'm guessing it was another really long one. But keep every week, I'll explain more. I'll go through the 8 and 8 again, because it's such the pivotal foundation of this business. But I'm gonna go out and get 26 contacts today, and we're really back on track. So we're gonna have a great summer, and you guys get to meet Pat the intern pretty soon. So peace out, everybody. I love you all. And Pat the intern, thanks for watching the video. Love you, man. Peace out.